Poetry, rock and roll, Irish traditional music, wood carving, and the work of Louise Nevelson. Those are my passions in the arts. When we talk about the definition of the arts, I think of, for example, Native American cultures in America and indigenous cultures across the world. Most of them refuse to answer that question. They don't have a word for art because art is essentially the animating part of everything else in life, everything else that they do. That could be ritual, housing, celebration, food, clothing, all of those kinds of things. So for me, I come down on a very, very broad definition. Art, for me, is humankind's creative expression through all media. And that is very broad. And then we start to limit that. We limit it by calling things art forms. So, for example, we have elements, movement, and voice, and sound, and words, and earth, and those things become dance and theater and music, and the earth becomes the visual arts. And then I think we have the entire spectrum of quality. What is good art? What is not good art? For me, I've never liked that discussion because I've had fabulous, Bill and I together have had fabulous amateur art experiences playing music, which is not quality, but was a hugely moving, well,
oh, come on.
Yours was. Moving experience. It's a word that needs continuing exploration.
Great, thank you.
Well, I don't know how you beat that.
I know.
I think it does. Arts includes all form of, as you mentioned, media. It includes all expressions. I think culture is a much more umbrella type, nomenclature, and it really has to do with mores and customs and things that the origins of art. What I think people think of as folk arts or indigenous arts. Culture is much more easy to throw things into. Arts, I think you have to be more, define them more closely. I think the bad name that you say that they get is because of the elitist form that people attach to the arts, feeling that they aren't accessible, that they're expensive, all of those kinds of things. Whereas culture, I think, is most people, I don't think, understand what that means. Are you cultured? Like you take a culture petri dish and you put a culture in it. And what does culture really mean? Is it so expansive and so overarching that you can't pin it down?